Jeff Colburn here. We're in Jerome. Right behind me I've got the sliding jail. It's called that because it used to be across the street and up the hill. They have a lot of landslides around here back when they were mining and setting off explosions, and so this thing came tumbling down the hill. I think it was about 200 feet one night, so that's why it's called the sliding jail. It's a nice little tourist place. If you want to come get some shots, you can get some real interesting pictures here. But today I want to talk about some basic safety gear, stuff that I take with me in my pack no matter where I go, no matter how short the hike's going to be, or if I'm going places I've gone a lot before. I still want to have that equipment with me. And one of the things that I've got is this little safety whistle. You can get these at all the national park stores. They are about, I think, $10, $15. But there's 7 different things in here. You've got a thermometer and a compass, which is always nice. It comes with an LED flashlight, and if you take this thing apart, you can unscrew a plate and get to the battery, so you can replace the little button battery that's in here if you want. It's got a whistle. Now, if you're lost someplace and you're calling for help, you'll be able to do that for maybe half an hour before you completely lose your voice. That's why you always want a whistle, because that you can use all day long without a problem. And it comes with a lanyard, so you can wear this around your neck. Now, there are some internal compartments as well. If you take off this whistle, there's a little waterproof compartment. I keep matches in here, strike anywhere matches. If you can't find these because they're really hard to find nowadays, you can get farmer's matches or safety matches. Cut off the strike strip in there and put it in here, but you want to fold that strike strip against itself and wrap it in paper or cloth or something, so there's no way you're going to accidentally have the match heads hit that and light, because you don't want that to happen if you've got this in your pack, around your neck, and in your pocket, because it makes quite the little bit of flame. You could also put some fishing line in here, fishing hooks, whatever you want to put. It's waterproof, so you can put anything in there. It also has this little magnifying glass on it, which is really nice because you can use this for reading fine details on a map. Also use this for starting a fire, as long as you've got sunlight and it's dry enough. There's also inside the whistle a little signal mirror, and you can use this for signaling for help. So it's a really nice little unit that you can get. And I think it's designed as a kid's toy, but I think this thing's great, goes everywhere. Other thing I get is paracord. This is just part of what I purchased. I have a popsicle stick, and I just cut some off, wrapped it around the popsicle stick, because you can use this to help build a shelter, as a sling, hold a splint on. There's a lot of things you can do with cordage, so it's good to have this. Another thing that I've got is duct tape. Now, a little bit of duct tape can be used for patching all kinds of things, even putting over a wound or a cut. Don't try and take it off once you've put it on a wound, because it'll open it back up and take the skin along with it. But if you can get to paramedics or a hospital, they have a spray that they use that dissolves the adhesive and it'll come right off. I've got this wrapped around this pink thing, which is the core of a cash register paper receipt roll, and I just cut it to size, and then I wrap it in cellophane, because, as you know, or maybe don't, everything about duct tape will stick to everything. The edges, the tape, I mean, it's a mess. So I keep it wrapped up in this stuff. Another thing I like to carry with me is surveyor's tape. You can get this is part of it. When you go to a hardware store and get it, it's a roll of tape. Just take some of it with you, because it's light and easy to carry this way. And you wrap it around a bush, makes it easy for search and rescue to find you. You can wrap it around a branch and wave the branch in the air if you see an airplane or something. So it's a good way to be spotted out in nature if you're lost or injured and can't move. Other things that you want to think about are suntan lotion. I burn real easy, so I've got suntan lotion that I put on. You can bring extra with you, just get a little bottle. Also want a sun hat, which is nice. If it's raining, I have a rain hat, which is basically just a baseball hat. Keeps the water off of my glasses. This has venting along the top, which allows air to flow through here and keeps your head a lot cooler than normal. Nice wide brim. There's other ones you can get. My wife has one that has a band on the inside that you get wet, helps keep your head cool. So whatever kind of hat's going to work best for you. And you're going to probably want a chin strap too, because if it gets windy, this hat will try and blow off, and this way it keeps it in place. It's kept this hat in place and away from the bottom of the Grand Canyon and a few other places that we've been. So the other thing that you want to think about, though, is water. You always want to have enough. They suggested in moderate heat that you have about half a liter of water or 17 ounces or just over 2 cups per person per hour. And if it's going to be higher heat, then you want twice that. I always double all of that, carry as much of it with me as I can, but also always keep some of it in the car. So even if I run out while I'm hiking, I know I can go back to the car and get some, because there are times that I'm out hiking and I'm hours away from any place where I can get water. And if I, for some reason, go through it all on the trail, I know that there's some in the car for me. So those are some of the things that I usually have with me. They come in really handy. Hopefully you won't need any of it, but it's really nice to have it if you do need it. So just think about that and anything that might require your specific needs if you're out hiking. So go out there and have a good time and happy shooting.